I must say you all look amazing and you all did amazingly well. I must
Thank
congratulate you. Your time on the screen was spent entertaining us. We look forward to some of your shenanigans. Now, I'm going to begin with the ladies. Very quickly, Ruthie and Flo. Now, I know that one of the first few nights you were in the house, you mentioned your friendship, hearing someone else bear like a traditional name that was similar to I believe you're half Efik, if I'm correct. And you said that just hearing her in Ghana and you felt like, oh, who's this? This is my sister. But so far, how has your friendship been, the dynamics?
Okay, so my friendship with Flo has been like a blessing. You know, there's one thing life gives you. I tell people that first life gives you family, and then the next thing is a good friendship.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so myself and Flo I've gone past friendship level.
You're like sisters.
You know, she's my younger sister. I know she will fight me.
Let's not do
You
that.
know, so we've constantly
Been through
have
a
been
lot.
looking out for each other, because we know where we come from, you know, the struggle. We know that we don't have a choice but to stick together to see this through. So, yeah.
Like this. Flo, what about you? What would you say? She has said it all, right?
I mean, yes, she has. But I mean, like I said earlier, if there's one thing that's been very consistent with us, is choosing each other. You know, 10 years, no be 10 days, and 10 years, no be my. You know,
Okay.
so
Also, you've been friends for a decade.
exactly a decade this
This
year.
year, me does it.
Oh,
Exactly.
I hope I'm invited to the anniversary.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Toby, on the other hand, I know you got a shock when you came out of the house.
Mm-hmm.
You saw that Cinderella had a prince.
A king. Yes, a king.
So what was it like for you, just coming out and knowing that, you know, your supposed love interest was married, happily married?
Yeah, it was a shock. First
Did you
off.
feel betrayed?
Nah. Honestly though, in the house, so I had a feeling that something was going on. I said it a couple of times. That
But you
they're-
never thought marriage?
Yeah, exactly. So when Ebuka just said, "Oh, they're happily married," I was like, "Okay, I can use." I was like, "Oh my god!" the shock on my face was not what was in my mind. If you can't read my mind, so I was like, "Really, marriage?" I thought that maybe you guys were dating or something, but when I found out, I was very shocked.
Would you
surprised.
remain friends with her when she leaves?
So in the house, I said something. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I said if I come out of the house and I find out that you guys are a thing, if you guys were dating or in a relationship,
You would break
I'm
it.
not gonna talk to any of them. Yeah, I
Malice
did say
is
that.
the way forward.
I didn't say that. But now coming out to say that they are married, now the atmosphere inside and outside is different. So
Yeah.
Okay.
it's not too. I don't know, Sha.
All right.
Yeah, but then let's see how it goes.
So I'm going to shake tables a bit with Moyo Frush.
Oh boy.
Moyo Frush, we saw that aside you wanting Ruthie, there were other females who may have had interest in you. One was probably Nelly. Nelly believes that maybe she lost you to Ruthie. And, you know, there was also the talks of maybe one of the twins wanting you. How did you feel at that time? And I want to ask what you felt for Ruthie in the house. I hope it's genuine because I was rooting for you too. Yes, no pun intended, but I hope the feelings are still valid and intact.
Okay. Uneasy lies there, that was a crown, right? So getting into the house, you know, it's a whole different environment, you know, something you're not used to. You're put in a confined space with a lot of people, right?
Okay.
So at the time, I was getting to know a lot of people. I was connecting with a lot of people at the time, you know. So,
Okay.
and I think that's the first safe card everybody was playing, except for Wani and Sean, of course, you know. First day, boom, right? So, you know, everybody wanted to take their time, right? So even though there were like confessions here and there, or, you know, people saying, oh, okay, I'm feeling you, I kind of dig you, yo, and then the vibe is mutual. Everybody wanted to take their pace, so nobody wanted to rush into things. Or like, we're still a few days in.
So when did you know it was Ruthie that was meant for you? Because, see, I'm being some of those big sisters that are looking out. You know how there's that calm, polite interrogation, like, you like her. Okay, so how do we know?
Well, that's
That's between you and Ruthie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Privacy.
Exactly.
Over to the ladies. Hi, Flourish. I'm still coming back to you fellas. Don't worry. I don't think these are all the questions, but how are you? Now, Ruthie, I want to ask you, let's talk about, you and Moyo Frush before we get into other things. What was it like for you? Because we saw you gravitate towards him and warm up to him slowly. Some people believe that you were kind of like, letting him in on how you felt, both insecurities and virtues and flaws, which is great for someone you're looking at having something long term with. But for you, how did you know he was the one? What drew you closer to him?
So, Mayor is a very nice person. He's caring, he's smart, and there were certain things he did for me. He was the only person I was vulnerable around, so I did not feel some type of way talking to him about anything, because he was always there to give me listening ears. Like he said, when I feel insecure, when I feel mentally down and all sorts. So yeah, I think I felt, because I find it very hard to let people into my space. So, but from the very first time we got talking, there was a vibe. So yeah, that was it for me.
Okay, and very quickly, Flo, we saw you as the uniting factor in the house. You seem to be cool with everyone, doing your thing, at peace with all. Now, some people also believe that, Ruthie falling out with someone in the house could have, affected your game. Do you have that sentiment sometimes?
No, I don't. I don't. I feel like if it was meant to happen, possibly in the third week, it probably was meant to happen. There's a limit to what we can possibly do. In as much as they had issues, even from the second week when Ebuka said what he said, and they had their altercation, he didn't go off that day. It was just very.
No, everyone saw it. Don't worry.
Exactly.
We're not blaming Ruthie at all.
Yeah. So even within the week, I was good with them. It was still good vibes.
But how did you feel seeing your partner being picked on constantly? Didn't you feel bad for her? Did you feel helpless at some point? Because you're trying to also manage the situation so you don't jump into the fire.
So I was going to have a conversation with them. I even spoke to her about it. I was going to have a conversation with them. I was like, you know what? I'll speak with them, especially with the fact that, I still speak with them. So just so it's not awkward, let's have a conversation. But because we're custodians for the week, and whatever I say to them at that point might not sound genuine, because they'll think I'm just doing it because
you want to be in their good books.
Exactly. So I was like, okay, let's see how this Sunday plays out, and then after that we can have a proper conversation. That's how it was supposed to go.
Okay.
Until it all went downhill on Saturday. So.
Now, speaking about downhill, Ruthie, I know that you had a fallout with the twins, and a lot of people felt it was 2 against 1. They were ganging up against you. What really happened? And going forward, I saw what happened at the end. I'm meant to be professional and polite, so I can't really say, but that was totally classless. And yeah, it was off what happened when you were leaving and how they spoke to you. But I want to know what really happened between you both. How did you get there with the twins, Hani and Wandy?
Okay, so it started on Sunday when Ibuka mentioned that I said something to my partner about them.
Ibuka.
Ibuka. He said something about me telling my partner that it was unfair for them to call Onyeka stingy, because what they are accusing Onyeka of is what they did to me. So I didn't think it was necessary for them to call her, because they called her the B word, So I felt like it was so unnecessary. Yeah, for you to do that. Couple the fact that you've done it to me twice and I didn't even take it to heart, So when Ebuka mentioned that, on Sunday, first I was up for eviction, so I was not even in my good
your best mood.
Yes, my best mood, yeah. So at the time, so I was still processing when they were they started saying some things, and then singing some songs and saying hater and all of that, When they see me walk past, they'll say something. So I went to the garden to get my towel, because I left my towel there. When I went there, I heard them talking about me. And I was like, if you want to say something, mention my name so that I go answer you.
And then they started the chant, Ruthie, Ruthie, Ruthie.
Yes,
okay.
So they didn't really have anything to say. They were classless
Ooh, okay. You know what?
Tasteless. No, they said what? Tasteless.
You know what? Let's just leave it because that's just like bad energy on so much, on such a high level. But away from that, now, I want to ask you, ladies, your time in the house. Do you think you made the best use of it? Do you think it was short-lived?
I mean, the idea is always to stay till the end, you know. But I feel like even going into the house,
Is a win.
yes,
It's a win.
exactly.
And do you
And
think
it's a
you
good
were?
opportunity.
Do you think you were put up for eviction because you were a threat?
in the house?
In the house, people thought we were.
In the house, yes. Even with the conversations we're having. with
having,
people.
people will be like, you, I'm not even surprised that you're going to be up because I know the fans will love you. I'm like, how do you even know this? They're like, don't worry. So when we were up, we're even shocked. It was a shock in the house because people were like, how are we up? Because, I mean, we did our best.
And your best was good. I must commend. I'm a fan.
Thank you
Over
very
to the
much.
gentleman. I want to ask now very quickly, Toby Fudge. A lot of people felt you were tribalistic when tribal sentiments played a role when Indine were nominated. And then what was it with this guy in the house, Betta, one of the duo, when Ibuka asked the question saying that, oh, you called Kelly Ray like what?
He called me an idiot.
Yeah, and just
Exactly.
hearing that, were you pissed at Kelly Ray because of, Cassia?
No, it was not.
Cassia?
It was not Kelly Ray that said that. It was TJ.
Oh, TJ. I beg your pardon. But how did you feel at that moment?
I was disappointed because I'd never expected that from him. Because even in the house, that was one of the few people that I was thinking like, okay, because I said father figure earlier, but maybe like a big brother figure in the house. Someone that you can talk to, like you can relate to. Meanwhile, he had such notions about me in the house, telling people that I was that kind of person. I was very disappointed.
Sorry.
I was pissed, but I was like, it's a game.
Are you
right?
willing to move past it if you meet
I don't know. But congratulations to him. He's
And you
just
said something about haters. You don't care. How do you know you have haters? Because you made that statement when you came out. You were like, haters can think whatever, when able to.
For example, now, I like when living in a house, it's a different atmosphere. Now we're outside. Now, let me address the whole Indian issue.
Yeah.
Now, I've not been tribalistic.
Okay.
Guys, it's a game, right?
Okay.
It's a competition. When you see
True.
somebody is
A threat.
a threat or somebody has
eliminate
a
them.
chance, Ndine, very intelligent. Chine has experience when it comes to BBN. Would you want to leave them in the game where they can take you out?
True.
And also, why is everybody being shady? The first week when we were up for eviction, why didn't they save us?
Oh, yeah. True.
Can you see that? So,
But what about you picking on alliances, something of the Mbadiwe twins aligning or trying to build an alliance with Checkers, I think?
exactly. I'll say it again. Big Brother House, is it a game or not?
It is.
Exactly.
Elimination is
Yes. So
is impossible.
people are. I just feel. I don't want to say people are being sentimental, but then let's leave the whole. You like this person. You like this person. It is a game, right? If you see some people are ganging up and creating a bond or an alliance, they're going to take you out, which is what they did.
Okay.
When we were evicted, how many people called streets? Everybody called streets because they felt we were a threat, kind of, in the house.
Kind of. You were like a schemer. Moyo Fresh was just the lover boy, gentle, at peace with all. But you,
Nah,
we
because
need to watch out
because
for
I knew
you.
everybody in the house was having like three faces. They were
So
all
you went there
pretending.
with your A game mentally. You were prepared.
No. The first week I was lost. It was the second week when I realized that everybody here they are showing us like different characters and they are being fake. So that was when that part came out of me.
Okay, so now let's move to the future. What are we expecting from you two, Streets? Are we going to see you in entertainment, in business?
for sure.
What are you looking to explore?
For me, I'm diving like full on into the entertainment industry.
Acting, singing,
Yeah,
rapping?
acting. I'm an actor,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, voiceover artist. I do script writing. I'm also a media director, So, we're talking podcast sessions. We're talking, videography, anything that has to do with the entertainment space, majorly.
You're going to explore it.
Yeah.
Is that the same for you?
Yeah, for me, I'm a thespian. So I'm good in dancing. I'm a choreographer. I'm also a dance instructor.
We saw you at the party show. Okay, go
So
on.
I'm a stage actor and I also do stage acting and film. I'm a full-on content creator. I'm a creative director too. I create ads. I create storyboards for brands, so anything entertainment. That's where you find me. Ideas and creativity.
All right, that's amazing. So we're going to see more of you in the entertainment industry. Baby girls, what's up? Flo, DJ Flo, are you going to be hitting the clubs and churning out the, songs, shutting the parties down till like 5 a.m.? No home, no breakfast.
Yeah.
What are your plans?
I mean, with the DJing, definitely, I want to do that on a bigger scale.
Okay.
As big as I can. So
think of like beach festivals, like DJ Tiesto and all of that.
Trying to carve out something for myself also.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it's okay to be like a club DJ.
Okay.
But I don't know about that. I just want to carve out something like something different.
Okay.
For myself, that just stands me out also in my own best way. And then, in entertainment, I mean, even before coming into the house, I've been doing things here and there in entertainment. I used to be an actor.
Oh,
I mean,
nice.
let me not use the word used to be because I'm still.
I mean, you're going back.
Exactly. So I used to do presenting too on the side, and also there is this thing that means the world to me. I had a podcast before going to the house where I spoke to women who have been through sexual and gender-based violence.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so I try my own best way, to give back in that aspect.
Thank you. On behalf of Women Flow, thank you. That's amazing. Thank you. Ruthie, you're lost in thoughts. Come on, be happy.
Oh, I'm good. I was reading comments.
Right, so Ruthie, I want to ask first, you and Mayor Frosh, what's going to be happening in the future? Are we going to be, hearing some bells? There's a bell here, Shai. But are we going to be seeing probably something more beautiful unfolding between you both?
Time will tell, but we're very cool. We still look out for
I like
each
that.
other as friends.
I'm happy for you. And Ruthie, what are you looking to explore now? Are you going to be in the media space? Are you going to be doing business? What are you going to be about?
So I already had a business. I've been there for like 7 years.
Oh, okay.
I own an online restaurant.
Oh, nice.
990 Packs. So what we do is we cater for people on the streets, in prison, hospitals. So I'm gonna go in on that much bigger. And also, entertainment. I don't mind.
What do you want to do in entertainment? That's a lot.
Maybe hosting.
Oh, nice. I would say I love speaking with you all. You're amazing. It's fun.
Thank you very much.
And I hope to have you back. I will be telling you how you can come back and promote your, current projects moving forward. But in the meantime, for those who might want to reach out, say hi and follow you right after the show, how can they kindly check you out? I know you're on different social media platforms. So yes, how can they do that?
Okay, so for Ruthie, it is Ruthie at 23. Ruthie 23.
Spell it out for them because they always mix up the spelling.
Okay, yeah, so RHUTHEE 23 for Instagram. Same for Twitter. Then for Snapchat is Emanuela Bassi or Sugar Plum 20.
Ooh, Sugar Plum. I like that.
Then TikTok is Ruthie 23 as well. So.
Oh, I like that, Ruthie. What about you, Flo?
So on my Instagram, my name is Florachiado1, FLORACHIADO1. If you search for DJ Flo, it will still come out, but you will see my full government name first. So that's the same for Twitter, that's the same for Snap, and for TikTok, it's official DJ Flo 1.
All right, amazing. And the fellas?
Yeah. Well, for me, Instagram, Mayor_Fresh. And same thing for TikTok, Mayor_Fresh. For Facebook, that's King Mayor. And then for Twitter, MayorFresh2. Yeah.
For me, Toby Forge. On Instagram is Toby Forge, TOBYFORGE. On TikTok is Toby Forge 30. On Twitter or X is Toby Forge 1. And on Facebook is Toby Forge.
All right, amazing. And what would you like to encourage your listeners to look out for you guys? Like maybe with a sentence, maybe 5 words, 10 words. What should they expect?
Streets, a little bit of steez
A
and a
little
little
bit
bit
of
of
breeze.
breeze makes everything go with
Ease. Yeah.
So we are going to be dropping more content. You guys, you already know how we do it.
Look for more spontaneous creativity.
So I expect us out of the country, we're going to be traveling to go and make our usual shit, our usual stuff.
NBC
And
is not from us. The streets. But for ladies, are you looking at doing any joint project, and what should we expect from you two?
Oh yes, definitely. So
Tell them.
yes, sir. So just like I mentioned with what I do for women with sexual and gender-based violence, Ruthie also is very particular because she's also been doing it. So there are things we've been doing even before the house, where she feeds kids on the streets.
Oh, so just giving back.
Exactly.
You're going to be
So we're
doing
trying to
charitable projects
Exactly.
together.
And
Amazing.
also, the plan is also to create shelters because we've also come to realize that so many women are staying in things that don't serve them just
Because they don't
nowhere
have a
else to
way
go.
out.
So we want to create a safe place where they can always come to, and we're telling them it's okay to leave. You can leave and then...
I'm going to cry, guys. But thank you. That's amazing. Big ups to y'all. Thank you so much to our listeners who have been listening. Apologies for not opening the phone lines, but I know your faves are here. And for those of you who want to keep up, you can also catch them on all social media platforms. All right. So go ahead and check them out. Someone says, please, Mayor, you should consider radio and voice. Okay, so 1 minute. You should consider radio and voice acting. He has a really bold and charismatic voice. Beth says, DJ Flo, turn me on. Ooh, I love you so much. I wish you so much blessings. May all your secret prayers be answered.
Amen,
Toby, please don't hate Cassia and Kelly. Please, it wasn't her fault. Then this person says, Auntie Ruthie, oh, you were bad in the house. Okay, so yes, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure speaking with you. And for those who are listening, this is your number one talk radio station. Of course, it is at Lagos Talks across all social media platforms, just in case you decide to check us out, which will pay off. At Lagos Talks 913 is the handle. My name is Paula China. You can reach out to me on Instagram if the need be. At the Big P spelled THEBIIGP. All right, we're going to go on a short break, hug out, take pictures, and I'll be right back to give you some tips as regards proper hygiene. Stick around.